info.streetsmarks@gmail is how you want to contact us. Listen to us at Street Smart at YouTube, Street Smart Audio at YouTube, or fuck with us at Street Smart fan page at Facebook, Street_Smarks at Twitter, official.streetsmarks at IG. This is the Extreme Retro Review for ECW. July 6, 1993 from the ECW Arena. The hosts are Sully and Paulie. Wood.
What's happening?
Thumbs up, thumbs down for the show.
Ooh, thumbs up, thumbs down for the show. I'm drawing a blank, so let me just peek at my notes for a 2 second. Oh yeah, thumbs up for the show because overall, now it's hard to talk about it without spoiling the review. So, but yeah, thumbs up overall.
All right, so we got Todd, Sully, and Paul running down the card. Paul does his usual shtick. Todd has a damn boo-boo face. He's just sitting there. You can't see my face, but he's just got the boo-boo face of the century. And he's damn being nice. He's talking about fines and suspensions, and he's going to start levying them and everything like that. And he walks off. He won't lay down the law. Right.
Oh shit!
All right, so we got a 100Q promo with 2 snot-nosed girls. He's like, the 100Q wants him to put over the blinds and the best and the greatest tag team in ECW.
I feel it.
But then the girls, they're like,
betrayed him.
Right. He says, we want the Super Destroyers.
Yeah.
They look like twins. I thought they were twins. And then the Super D's come out, you know what I'm saying? And then Super D1 cuts a promo. He sounds like a damn politician.
Oh my god, why do they let the Super D's talk? Oh my god.
I have no clue. And I think he throws it to 2, and then the girls, they ask him, who's the best tag team in ECW? The Super Destroyers!
Now they love the kids and stuff.
Yeah, they love the kids like some fucking pedophiles. So Super D's a pedophile.
Yeah. They look like Bay. They sound like they work at a deli, and they're pedophiles.
Right. and they love the kids.
Yeah, and they love the kids.
So then Paulie cuts they do a side, not a side screen, but then they go to Paulie, and he comes 100Q with the blondes, and they do a rebuttal promo basically.
Right.
All right, so you got Title versus Mask. Suicide Blondes with 100Q Robbins III versus Super D's with Sal Palomo. I just want to say Sal Palomo had his hair tied up like he's about to give head. Yeah. So like, what the fuck is wrong with him? I wrote Palomo's got his hair tied up like he's about to get a D. He's about to get a D some head. He's about to dome the D's up.
Let me get this out the way.
Yo, alright, so Babyface is still with the Halloween theme. Candido's in the pre-tape, but Michaels and Hot Body actually do the match.
I noticed that too.
Alright, D's with the sloppy shine, Michaels powders. We'll go to the finish and do some stuff. And like the heels, the heels take over, and then they go to commercial, and the heels still came. You know, like they didn't even go to the comeback. Like the heels still had the heat after the comeback. No drama. Double down into a spinning neck breaker. Candido does the run in. He does the hot switch with Michaels, and then they still lost.
Yes. What was they still lost, and the ref still just.
Yeah, he still had the call.
Like, oh, you're a different man.
You're a different dude.
No, we won't restart the match. Yeah, fuck it.
I said, what is up with this tag team situation? This tag team situation is going completely to kibitz once Stetson and Winters broke up. I have no idea. Like, people are changing heels and faces every week.
You know what I'm saying?
The D's are faces.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't understand how the big scary mask guys are the baby faces in this feud. Like the heels, I mean the blondes are awesome heels. Don't get me wrong, but the Super D's are such terrible baby faces that it just makes the whole program flat.
And you know what? They probably, and that, I just want to give props to Mr. Hunter Q. Robbins III because he's such a great heel that all the Super D's had to do was fire him, and then they're instant faces and stuff. So and that, I think that is the power of his, or not the power, but the credit his heel work deserves.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that Hunter Q. Robbins III isn't a great heel. I think he's a slick level manager. You know what I'm saying? Mid-card guy, mid-card level manager. I just think that the Blondes, their match charisma is so off the chains. I think Hot Body does tremendous heel work. Candido's pretty good. Michaels is there, but
Yeah.
that there's I think it's more that they're just really good heels. The Super D's, I mean, they're just really bad baby faces. But I gave the match a -1 million because it made no sense.
Yeah, nah.
And I'm pretty sure they were just trying to get the match over with so Baloma could dome him up in the back. So Hack and his little boyfriend has a backstage promo about Ivan Koloff.
Oh, this match was so awesome.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Sorry, I got
Yeah, so we'll move on to a Paul Lee backstage promo with the Koloffs. And Vlad has a terrible accent. He basically sounds like a bro doing a Russian accent. He doesn't sound like Koloff sounds mad believable, you know what I'm saying, because he's had 30,000 years doing this shtick. Vlad has I'm telling you, he was in NWA in 1987. In 1983, he still has not even gotten his promo right. Fuck the work. The promos ain't even good. All you gotta do is act like Balky from Perfect Strangers. You're good to go.
Oh, I love Perfect Strangers. That was an excellent show.
I can't even remember like one episode.
Oh man, do you remember their shtick where so you know it was Balky Bartakamus and Larry Appleton and shit. So I don't know when it started, but it became this one little running thing where Larry. So basically, some shit that went wrong and shit, and then Larry come up with the plan to save it, and then so Larry would be like, "I've got," and then Balky would be like, "Oh God," and then Larry would finish off with a plan. Cause Balky says, "Oh God," because he knows it's about to be some fuck shit and shit. But
Nah, I don't remember that.
oh, that's fucked up. Hey, if y'all remember Perfect Strangers, go ahead and say something in the comment section, like and subscribe and share.
Alright, so we got Hack versus Ivan Koloff with Vlad in the corner. It's the ECW title contention match. Stuff happens. Koloff goes up early. Vlad looks like a doofus at ringside. Heel stuff happens. Koloff gets thrown off the top. Rock and Rebel.
Is it fucked up? I enjoyed that part. I
love Rock and Rebel. Classic fucking heel. He comes in, runs down, throws some shit, throws some liquid in Peach's face. Sandman like a goof continues fighting because he doesn't know what's going on. Yeah. Hold on, I had to take a bump. Alright, so then Sandman continues to fight. Who won?
Motherfucking
Koloff won. Right, he won with something. Yeah, just something happened.
Just something, you know.
It was like some bullshit arm drag into a pin, and he won.
This was my biggest gripe of the night because you're trying to have Sandman as a near main event guy. You want him to lose. You have his girl getting paint thrown in her face at motherfucking ringside. If you're gonna have the man lose, at least have him acknowledge his girl before the end of the match instead of he lost the Koloff and then he finally noticed like, well, I just got my ass whooped. Let me just see where Peach is at. Oh shit, what happened to you, bitch? Oh, your face blue.
I will give Peaches credit that her sell job was very good. She had a great sell job.
Hell yeah, because I thought she was messed up for real, and I was so happy too.
Yeah, because that boy needs to get on gone.
Yeah.
Stevie backstage with Hunter Q and Todd. Hunter Q promos, and he's upset at Todd, and he wants the belts back. He'll do anything for a shot. He'll leave town. He'll lose. He'll fucking be handcuffed to Sal Balomo because he was handcuffed to Tommy Cairo last time. So Todd will think about it and he walks off and then ends the promo. All right, next match. Good match. We had Lumpy Larry, Glenn Osborne, and Jobber Man Tommy Cairo versus Hot Stuff International, represented by the Dark Patriot, ECW ECW Heavyweight Champion, the Magnificent Don The Rock Morocco, and the King of Philadelphia, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
All right, I'll take over from here, new guy.
Okay.
So originally, before they cut to the match, there was a little on the screen. They had the blue screen coming up next. Blah blah blah. Well, before they went to commercial, they said 8-man tag, and when they came back, it turned out to be a 6-man tag. But I'll tell you the people that Team Jobber actually faced off against, because I don't think you felt the names that you were saying. So Team Jobber faced off against the ECW Heavyweight Champion, the Magnificent Don The Rock Morocco, the newest addition to Hot Stuff International in conjunction with the Dangerous Alliance would be the Dark Patriot, and the leader and founder of Hot Stuff International and the King of Philadelphia, King Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. And also in their corner was the one, the only ECW television champion, Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Now that's how you introduce Hot Stuff International, who is also in association with the Dangerous Alliance.
Match starts and it's an extended squash.
Yeah.
They do some stuff, everybody's getting their shit in basically. Larry Winters honestly had great fire throughout this whole match. I don't even know if Tommy Cairo actually got in. I can't imagine him doing anything.
I know they were cheating. Yeah, I think he did get it because...
they did that one spot because they kept... Eddie Gilbert would goof in, and then they would do a blind tag, and then Morocco would goof in, and then they do another blind tag. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, but the doggone... So the faces was getting it off and shit, but when the heels was trying to do it, then the ref had a problem, and I'm like, what type of crap is this? These niggas is cheating, and you only, and they make a legit tag. But I didn't see it. But anyway,
like I said, basically it was an extended squash. It was basically to showcase Dark Patriot and Eddie Gilbert, because Morocco could not be fucking bothered by doing this fucking match.
He's the heavyweight champion.
It was hilarious because when they announced him, he fucking was yawning.
I was tripping when I saw that. I was like, just yawn?
Right. This match instantly became a finalist for Match of the Year in the 1993 Sully Awards for that yawn alone.
Oh man, I'm glad I wasn't tripping, because I'm like, no, he didn't just yawn. Like, who yawns at the start of the
Dark Patriot with the Scud missile to finish. I gave it a solid two stars because it entertained me, and it was basically I like seeing Larry Winters getting beat up. I like seeing Tommy Cairo getting beat up, and I like seeing Glenn Osborne getting beat up. So it's all good for me.
Oh, is that all you like to see?
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, is there anything else I like to see?
Yeah, the winners and the victors of the match, Hot Stuff International and W/Dangerous Alliance. You know what I'm saying? But that is, I notice I say it different every time, and it's very long to say, but you know what? It's still worth it. But anyway, yeah, you saw brilliance, you saw dominance, you saw teamwork at its finest, you saw...
I saw Don Morocco get tagged in, give one body slam, and tag right the fuck back out. Like, I don't want to be in this fucking match.
He's the ECW heavyweight champ. See, we were showcasing the champion until a suitable number one contender emerges. And then when, you know what I'm saying, because he's the heavyweight champion, so he does need to make appearances and stuff. But, no one deserves to face him one-on-one right now. So,
All right. Makes sense. So we got more King Eddie vignettes. This one's at night. He's with Sully. And Gilbert has the face who would look like he would be inebriated.
Oh, yeah, he was turned up. He's the king.
And he had I said, here's a good drunk promo.
He's drinking whiskey out of a chalice, probably.
But it was crazy fucking long. So, moving on.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Moving on. The classic line. Yeah, I can't believe the classic line of the night was, "Get your knee off my knee, Sully." George A. Sully.
That line with such authority. So we got Sully with Eddie, and then he explains the Freddie Gilbert deal. The fake ref, or the ref who got fired at the Sizzler, he now goes by Freddie Gilbert. He's the younger brother of Eddie Gilbert.
No, he does. Yeah, that's his real name.
And he's an affiliate of Hot Stuff International,
in conjunction with the Dangerous Alliance.
All right,
that's right.
So we got Stevie and Todd. Todd green lights the tag team title return match for next week between the Blondes and the Super Ds. We have a Super D's interview with Sal Palomo. They say some stuff. Super D1 probably sounds like a damn politician again. He throws in the two for a jumbled, garbled up promo. Palomo says some stuff in broken English, referencing pizza and Italian shit. Moving on.
Yeah.
Main event, Sir Christopher Candido versus Wildman Sal Palomo. Joint in progress. Fuck my life. Sal Palomo main events 2 times in a row. They do some stuff. Nothing in the match is going on.
Yeah.
Blondes run in. Stetson runs in to help. They do the Horseman beat down. D's make the save. Hunter decks Stevie with the cane. Candido decks Stevie. Then he rails him. Big fight to end. Negative $1 million. And then Candido breaks his arm.
Oh, we also got a key piece of information during that match. We got Peach's update. Thanks, shout out to Paulie's uncle. Forgot how he said his name, but we got the update that Peaches couldn't see. So Paul's uncle is at the hospital.
All right, so now the boy is blind.
Yeah.
All right. Overall, I thought the 6-man tag was good.
Yeah, come on, somebody.
Hot Stuff International definitely represented.
That's what. I'll take a drink to that.
Everything else was snooze.
More or less.
And we'll come back. And we'll come back with the July 20th show. Peace. Shoe doing the plugs right now because a fun food factoid for this show is that that's the last time you're gonna hear the original ECW theme music.
Wait a minute. Say what?
Yeah, this is the Extreme Retro Review for ECW, July 20th, 1993, and this is the show that has that theme music that you listen to.
Yeah, the one that I've grown to love.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And danced to before. I mean, as we're leading into the review and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
2 grown ass men.
You know what I'm saying? In our chairs and stuff. Loving the song and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the last time you're going to hear it.
Oh, man.
Drink it in.
Yeah, I'm about to rewatch the July 20th edition then, because, yeah, end of an era.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Hit that shit, Fooge.
Alright, so we have a recap of not last week's show, but the last show, because 7-6 was the last show. We're now in 7-20, so they skipped to 7-13.
Right.
Alright, they show Stevie getting beat up by the Blondes and Sir Christopher Candido breaking his arm. Oops.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's getting written out because he has to go to Smoky Mountain at some point.
Oh.
So I figure at this point, either he breaks his arm, either it's a work or shoot. I don't know which is which, but he's definitely going to Smoky Mountain. So he's pretty much out of here.
Somewhere there.
All right, so we got Todd Silly and Paul starting the show, and Todd's got the fucking boo-boo face once again.
What an ass clown.
He's, for the second week in a row, he's gonna start levying fines and suspensions, and he's gonna, and heads are gonna roll, right? At Carver W.E. And leaves off in a huff.
He means business this time. He's not fucking around.
I thought you said he wasn't funking around because Paul Lee had started talking, and then in the midst of his talking, he stopped talking and then ran off in a huff because Terry Funk had returned to the ECW arena.
He didn't run off in a huff like he was scared or nothing like that. He just dislikes being around Terry Funk so much. They say, heck no, I'm about to be nowhere near this dude. And he's smaller than Terry Funk, so it's not like he can just fight him out of his space and stuff. And it's just like, I'm getting away from this mug. So that's what it was. He wasn't scared.
Basically, it was like a get from round me situation.
Exactly.
Alright, so Funk cuts a promo on Paul Lee and Hunter Q. He plugs himself, returning in action because he's fighting Snooker in the main event tonight.
Oh, he's getting that ass whooped.
Alright. Stevie and Ty backstage plugging a tag title match with the Stips between the Super D's and the Suicide Blondes, also known as the Suicide Smurfs. And then you have a Hunter Q and Paul Lee promo. Paul Lee's having a promo with Hunter Q and Candido.
Question.
Okay. Go for the question. Because I already know where you're going with this.
Where did that belt come from?
Okay, wait. The Super D's do have the titles, right? So I went back to 7-6 to make sure that the Super D's had the belts, right? Okay, so, and I'm like, what the fuck does he have this belt? And did they do a belt stealing angle?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Was that on the 7-13 show? Because that's the only thing I can make up.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Alright, so that's this promo. And then the bad part about the promo was it was a babyface promo. Like Hunter Q leads in with the promo talking about he's determined and yada. And then Chris has got his cast and he's cutting the promo. And I'm like, wait, this sounds like a babyface promo. This is like a heel promo.
Oh, shit.
This doesn't make any fucking sense. Moving the fuck on. So we got Suicide Blondes, Michaels and Hot Body versus the Super D's with Wild Man Sal, hair in the fucking in dome position.
Oh, shit. Looking like a bop and shit.
Right, a bop.
Okay, let me just get this out of the way.
Right. You knew what time it was. Yo. Shout out to Wifey, but back in the day I used to keep a motherfucking hair bow on my motherfucking wrist and shit. The ponytail joint, you know what I'm saying? They get it. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. We Netflix and chilling. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, girl.
Right. My shit's be tight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Jimmy Swagger from back in the day. He would say, I'm about to get that tough scalp. Alright, last chance step for the Blondes. Guess not. I don't know. Starts out by Hunter to get cuffed up. He gets dragged out of the ring by Sal. Match. Match happens. Match. Stuff happens. Long heat on the number one, working the left arm. Number one with a slam. Hot body holds through, but Michael with elbows, trapped arm in number one. Hot tag to number two. Big comeback on the Blondes. Power slam for the visual pin. Candy door run in. Blondes win. Super fucking dud. Hollywood, your thoughts, please.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it wasn't all the way done because when Chris Candido came out and he climbed up to the top rope and stuff, and then he smashed Super D in the dome. At the finish, basically. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he smashed my dude in the dome. That got me pretty hyped and stuff with the cast and shit. And then he hit him again and stuff after he got off the top because there was one of my, if I remember correctly. Shoot, I was trying to remember if there was a ref bump in this match or not.
It probably was.
Yes, I can't remember how Chris got that shit up. Maybe the ref was just distracted. So.
The refs are goofs. Yeah. They're flimsy as shit. Marlon and Finnegan shout out, they take the greatest fucking bumps. Those bumps are phenomenal. You're like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, fucking Finnegan. Anyway, another King Eddie vignette at a local pizzeria with Paulie. The highlights of the shit, it was like he's telling some imaginary person to don't jump out of the fucking window, and then Sully shows up. He's fucking drunk. They're really I don't know about Sully, man. He's been fucking drinking every episode. I don't know what's popping. But if you can give the vignette in further detail, please go ahead, kind sir.
Give me 1 second. So King Eddie was at an Eddie show, at a pizza shop. You know what I'm saying? He had Paul Lee with him, and I do remember he got some. Oh man! Even though I know it was King Eddie Gilbert, the leader and founder of Hot Stuff International, and now in. First word I want to say is alliance every time, but then I know it's a dangerous alliance. So so I don't want to say in alliance with dangerous alliance.
In conjunction. Yeah. For a few weeks you were saying in conjunction with dangerous alliance. And I thought that was pretty cool, and it rolled off pretty swell.
I'm gonna stick with conjunction.
All right, but regardless of all that.
But he got. Paulie told the dude to kiss Eddie's hand, and the dude, the goober, freaking kissed Eddie's hand and stuff. And Eddie Gilbert is my dude. He's my inspiration. He's the wind beneath my wings. You know what I'm saying? He gave me direction and all that other stuff. And he is the leader and founder of Hot Stuff International and the king of Philadelphia. And, but I'm not kissing his hand.
The payoff was worth it. So we had a Paulie lead-in promo with Rockin' Rebel. Tony Stetson does a drive-by in it. They're talking shit about peaches. Rockin' Rebel, finalist, best heel, 93 Sully Awards. Put him down.
Absolutely.
All right, Rebel comes to the ring with glasses and a cane, acting like he's blind. Rebel versus Lumpy Larry. Basic back and forth match, nothing to note. Extended squash by Rebel. Tony Stetson comes out. Heatless comeback thwarted by Rebel. Winner gets hit with the cane. The cane comes outside. Cane gets in the winner's hand. He hits Rebel. 1, 2, 3.
Oh man! Oh shoot! I lost it with. It's the second. Like it was. Like I don't know if there's a machine that could register how fast that I saw something and I reacted with extreme laughter when I saw Rockin' Rebel in sunglasses and a motherfucking cane. It's acting like he. I love that shit.
If somebody did that shit on Monday night, on top every week. It's the simple shit that works every time.
Oh man, dude,
every time. All right, so we got Paul Lee with Morocco and the Dark Patriot for a heel promo. Do you understand what this man is saying? No.
Oh shit.
Morocco, ECW champ.
That's right.
Giving a promo. I have no idea what he's talking about. Please translate.
Well, I don't have that on here. I have that in my notes.
Somebody watched the WWE Network. I can understand that because was this the show that had the fucked up file transfer? I thought it was the last week's show.
No, this was the one that wasn't on there. Because remember, it was the last one was the July 6th.
Right. But I'm saying, one of the shows was real fucked up, so I had to go to the network, and I couldn't remember if it was the 6th or if it was the 20th.
Oh, 6 had some shoddy moments on there, but it wasn't nothing I had to switch to the network for.
Well, I'm fairly sure everything else. I've watched everything else that I got. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching the shit on the Micah, then you should be good to go. If I fucked up and I didn't give you no files, fuck it, you can watch it on the network.
All right, I'll try to get in on the FICA. Oh my God, my bad. Because usually I'm on my station, so it's easy. Because I don't have a remote for my TV, so I have to get up. See, just leave it plugged on.
Fam, just go to Rose's. You get a universal remote for $10.
Oh shit!
It's huge too. It's like one of them like. It would be what you would think a caricature of a remote would be. Like a parody of a remote. It's that fucking big.
Oh,
I want it just to say I got it.
That sounds cool.
It's the coolest shit ever. I want it so bad.
Where is it at?
Roses. Northfield and goddamn across the street from Randall Park Mall.
Okay.
Where the old Long John Silver used to be at.
Alright, I'll find it.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about. With a Blockbuster, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Shit, that's that. I know exactly where that.
Yeah, City Blue and shit and all that shit used to be and shit.
I used to shop at City Blues.
Did you ever fuck a bitch out of City Blue? I didn't either. I tried though. But I keep them clean.
I'll drink to the double payoff and shit. Oh shit.
Alright, so main event. Terry Funk versus the ECW television champion Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
I'll take over again for this part. Terry Doodoo Funk. Okay, Terry Loser Funk. Terry Jackass. Ass in a hat. Funk. Faced off the defending, reigning, and undisputed and first inaugural ECW television champion, the one, the only, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, who is representing Hot Stuff International in conjunction with the Dangerous Alliance. Now that is how you introduce the champ.
Way to bring home there. Snuka is more savage tonight in this
son of a bitch.
You gotta understand why Paul got the book. He showcased Sabu. I was trying to mention that Paulie liked his savage. You know what I'm saying? Going forward, he put Sabu in a feature position, and obviously the evolution of Taz, starting off from the Tasmaniac. So he has an affinity for those savage type gimmicks. So he likes Jimmy Snuka in a more savage mode as opposed to his more glitzy New York mode. You know what I mean?
I smell what you're cooking.
All right, so we got Savage versus Wacky. Todd Gordon's own color. A couple of lockups go nowhere. Very so placed that continues after the break. More back and forth. I said, how the fuck is Funk headbutting Snuka? That didn't make no sense to me.
Oh, yeah, that's because whoever came up with that is an idiot.
Okay. So, Geeks come out to get KO'd. 2 ref bumps happened.
Yeah.
Right. Funk headbutt a ref?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He headbutted a ref, and then this disrespecter of the rules took a ref and double noggin knockered him with the champ.
Right.
Who does that?
The living legend, Terry Funk.
The living a-hole, Terry Doo-Doo Loser Stupid Funk.
All right, so basically we get Hot Stuff International in conjunction with the Dangerous Alliance runs in.
That's right.
Suicide Blondes runs in. The Koloffs run in, and then they start hitting the Dangerous Alliance. So okay, then I thought I saw Cairo come out with his goof ass.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So basically, it was a big schmage to end the match. No contest, obviously. Funk and Snooker go back to fighting, and then basically they just go off the air. Honestly, I think Todd leaves the booth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. All right. Okay. So Snooker and Gilbert come in. Funk and Cairo face off. That's what happens, right? They're fighting, doing a little 4-way deal, little tag team action or whatever. Todd leaves. He starts yelling on the house mic.
Yeah, trying to reestablish order.
Right. Because he's mad because he had the boo-boo face from earlier in the show. Okay. I fucked that shit up. Whatever. And Sully's trying to fucking call all the action, but he's fucking that up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not alone in this hodgepodge of a mess. Overall, Blondes with the title is nice. Super D's are fucking rudderless as baby faces. The ending was chaotic. I originally fell asleep.
Oh shit! So did you see the part where Todd Gordon, let's see, I can't remember exactly if it was while he was on the mic or if he had just got done being on the mic or something.
Oh, he got hit.
Yeah, he got dropped and shit.
That's right. right. He Sal and somebody had fell into him or some shit. I didn't see that. No. I did replay the end of the match during my my recoup watch. And I saw Ty get decked by, not decked, but Sal and whoever he was fighting with bumped into Todd, and he did a fucking Family Guy splat on the ground. And some kid was like, So next week, we'll be debuting a new theme song.
Oh, man.
With the July 27th show, and we'll be into August. With the August 3rd? Yeah, August 3rd. August 3rd show. So we're going into that fall spectacular. You know it as Ultra Clash. And then shit really changes. Official.streetsmarks@gmail.com is how you want to contact us. Listen to us right here, Street Smart Audio on YouTube. Or fuck with us. Official.streetsmarks on IG, Street Smart fan page on Facebook, or Street_Smarks on YouTube. Thank you, my brother.
You're welcome, my brother. I am so disappointed in you. Dancing to that new Fugazi song. Where is your loyalty to the original Eastern Championship Wrestling theme song?
I have to highlight that my partner in crime over here is completely no-selling the new theme music.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
It's gonna grow on you.
Well, yeah, it's not gonna grow on me in one day.
Well, think about it like this.
1 week, I should say.
Well, think about it like this.
Uh-huh.
You've just spent 3 months, you know what I'm saying, getting used to the okay, that shit.
Right.
Okay.
Ooh,
And now you gotta get used to this new one. So just give it time. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, but I know this is temporary too. Just it's like a few other things that's going to be coming to an end. So
Just be glad that it's here. You know what I'm saying? And just look at it at as the overall. We've ended a musical era in ECW. We're into the second phase of music. As we progress for the Extreme Retro Review for ECW, July 27th, 1993. Wood,
what's happening?
what were your overall thoughts for this show? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Because I'll tell you like this. This fucking show had no wrestling on it.
Excuse me.
So it's kind of fucked up to review a wrestling show with no wrestling.
Yeah.
But your thoughts?
Well, my overall thought was this show felt very WWF-ish. Especially there was a press conference and there was a segment with an athlete that was, saying like, it was very, very WWF-ish. That's the only way I can describe it without spoiling it.
All right, so we have a video recap of last week's chaotic ending. We got a new theme music with the video package that my man is not selling at all. And we start in a room where Ty Gordon is having an ECW press conference. We got some stuffy old white men, probably some Anglo-Saxon Protestants. They're in their suits and they're sitting around, and Todd announces that at 9/18/93, which is September 18th,
That's right.
1993, will be Ultra Clash. Ultra Clash.
Yeah, Ultra Clash, everybody. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't get too choked up.
I'm alright.
All right. Already signed is Stan Hansen versus Abby, and you got Dark Patriot and Jazzy JT Smith
Jazzy JT Smith.
in a scaffold match.
That's right.
Oh, I want to highlight that Todd had he gave a shout out to Bill Apter and Dave Meltzer trying to get some magazine pub.
You know what
I'm saying? Trying to reach out for the smart marks. Todd says that Ultra Clash is going to be the greatest show in Philadelphia history. Please calm down. The suits around Todd are the ECW Board of Directors.
Or it's going to be the saddest show in wrestling history,
And the board of directors will be helping with making future fines and suspensions.
Oh, great!
So now we're setting the stage for what's to come.
So I wonder who the target is going to be with this new Gestapo that Ty Gordon has brought into the ECW. Just great board of directors.
They go into a video recap of Rockin' Rebel blinding Mrs. Peaches. That was from the July 6th show.
Oh man!
And then they had Rebel. They showed Rebel stripping Peaches. You know what I'm saying, with Tiger Von Erich. And I missed that one because I had no clue when that happened. I would see the commercials and the little vignettes that had happened, but I never saw it like physically happen. Or maybe I'm mistaken.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
Do you remember Peaches getting stripped?
No, I thought that was the first time it happened, or it happened. Let me see what did I put in my notes on that thing.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter. But the
Yeah.
point being is, then Todd starts talking about how Rebel and Stetson stripped a chick at the Sizzler. Mm-hmm. Sadly, no video.
Yeah, but that was right. Well, I had to watch that on the WWE. Yeah, I can't hit that. But thank you. Yeah, I had to watch it on the WWE Network, and So, I missed the line, I think.
There was no. They were talking about. Todd was talking about how Rebel had stripped the chick, Angel, and he saw all the puppies. You know what I'm saying?
Good
But
times.
they didn't show the video from that. So Rebel gets suspended for 90 days for all his actions.
What type of crap was that?
I mean,
That is excessive.
90-day suspension. I mean, he stripped the chick.
Uh-huh.
He threw ink in some boy's face.
Says she was down at ringside. She's fair game.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you what happened. That's Todd's call, not mine.
You know what? Todd is a dick. That's why no one likes him.
Settle down. All right, fines have been issued to Paul Lee and the fake referee, Kevin Christian, now known as Freddie Gilbert.
That's right. That's Hot Stuff International founder and leader Eddie Gilbert, the king of Philadelphia's little brother.
All right. So we got a video recap of the Texas Chain Match Massacre. They go straight to the finish. Todd has a surprise for both of them at Ultra Clash. A woman interrupts and says that Eddie Gilbert wants to come in and talk to Todd.
That's right.
All right. Todd shoos her away. All right.
Disrespectful.
Every wrestler involved in last week's brawl to the end of at the end of the show has been fined. Sal Balomo has been fined for decking Todd in the face.
Smartest thing Sal's ever done.
And he's possibly facing suspension.
No, that sucks.
But due to the many letters from an outpouring of fans.
Oh, that was just Todd Gordon's excuse to let Sal Balomo off the hook for striking an ECW official. Because I tell you what, Fuge, let that have been any member of Hot Stuff International in conjunction with the Dangerous Alliance, whether it been Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, the King of Philadelphia, the ECW champion, Don the Rock, Magnificent Morocco, Jimmy Superfly Snooker, who's also the ECW television champion, or the Dark Patriot. Let it have been any one of them, and it could have been 10,000 letters, and I guarantee you he would have still found some reason to try to suspend or fine one of those guys. Guaranteed.
Well, I'll just say this. Todd is taking it into consideration because of the fans and their letters and their outpouring and their warm regards for Wild Man Sal.
Sal was trying to get two birds with one stone. He was trying to get Sir Jonathan Hotbody, and he didn't like Todd. He don't like Todd Gore's bitch ass either. He said, "Oh, 2 for 1 special. I love a deal. Let's get it."
Well, speaking of Hotbody, due to the Freebirds, due to the Freebird swapping of the Suicide Blondes, they're doing the Freebird gimmick. Todd has stripped them of the tag titles.
Wow, what a power-hungry little dictator. He has just gotten out of control. What right does he have to strip the World Tag Team Champions of their championship belts just because he wants to retroactively disengage the Freebird rule that he has allowed to go on, so therefore the precedent has been set?
Well, I'll say this. He's the president, and it's his money. When you want to make the Hollywood Wrestling Alliance,
I should. You know what I should? Because that's some bull bleep.
you can make up all the rules you want to in the Hollywood Wrestling Alliance.
Yeah, apparently when you're the owner, you can just do whatever you want. Screw the rules, screw what's fair, screw what's right. He has a thing against the blondes and Hunter Q. Robbins III, and so he wants to just be a bully and take the titles, even though they didn't lose it. They didn't lose their titles.
So the woman comes back in and she's saying that Eddie Gilbert's back at the door. Eddie makes his way in anyway, and he wants to discuss things with Todd.
That's what I'm talking about, Eddie.
They have a little back and forth. Eddie wants to know who he's fighting at Ultra Clash, and then they go to break.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? That's how you be persistent. You don't let nobody hold you down, tell you can't get in a meeting, especially when you're the motherfucking man. You're the draw. You're the reason that there's asses in the seats, and you're the hardest worker in the motherfucking promotion. Oh yeah, you gonna give Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert the motherfucking time he deserves.
But is he a Sully finalist?
He better be.
Heel of the year? Are you making that proclamation right now that Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert is a finalist for the 1993 Sully Award for Heel of the Year?
Absolutely, hands down.
All right, so we come back from break, and Eddie gives a promo from the control booth. Since Todd is selling jewelry and Sully's out there selling vacuum cleaners, he'll be hosting the show. So your host for this show is Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
The saving grace of this show.
He starts talking about some stuff about some former quarterback Ron Jaworski,
Quote unquote Jaws.
Right, and he runs down the format for the show. He starts shitting on all the local sports teams, and then
rightfully so.
And we have 17 minutes into the show, and there is completely no wrestling.
But that's okay, because the leader and founder of Hot Stuff International, the king of Philadelphia, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, was gracious enough to save the show with his presence. So everything is going to be all right. Except for what's about to happen.
So we come back from break again. 23 minutes into this show. We have the living legend, the uncrowned king of Philadelphia.
I'm sorry. There are no uncrowned kings. You either got the crown or you don't. The loser of the Texas Chain Match Massacre.
The owner and proprietor of the Double Cross Ranch.
Yeah.
Terry Funk.
Boo.
Versus the Canadian Wolfman. So we got Morocco on color.
Once again, Hot Stuff International coming to the rescue. You're welcome, everybody.
This match is a drizzling shits. I just want to tell you that Morocco saved the entire match.
Yeah, that's what we do.
He he calls some eye-rakes by the Canadian Wolfman to Terry Funk. Beautiful scientific moves.
That's right.
Funk with a comeback spinning toe hold for the submission win.
Yeah, there we go.
Morocco saved this. He carried everybody. He carried Jay Sully. He carried Terry Funk.
Yep.
He carried Canadian Wolfman.
Yep.
He carried the ECW Arena.
Come on, somebody.
He carried my consciousness. Because there was no way in hell I was watching this fucking match after all that bullshit that we had watched up until then.
That's why he's the champ. The magnificent Don the Rock Morocco can do it all. He can be the top professional athlete in the promotion, and he can also be the top guy on color commentary.
So you got Dark Patriot and the ECW television champion Jimmy Superfly Snuka do a walk-in. Funk bails.
Yeah, you better bail.
And then Hawk comes in.
With a steel chair.
Yeah.
Pussies.
Face taped up, sunglasses. Morocco calls it, pumps the whole segment up to a 2. Morocco's amazing.
Yes, he is.
Especially from last week, he had the yawn.
You know what I'm saying?
He beat up Tommy Cairo. He wanted Eddie Gilbert to burn him. Burn that son of a bitch.
That's why he is the magnificent Don Morocco, because he exudes magnificence. That's what he does. That's why he is who he is, and that's why he's in Hot Stuff International in conjunction with the Dangerous Alliance.
Before the break, Funk and Hawk come back together, and they form an alliance via some shitty promo.
The ill-fated alliance, because it's not going to end well.
I just want to say, Don Morocco on color commentary should have been something more extended. You know what I'm saying? Because him and Sully were magnificent together.
Don't get greedy. The champ is a busy guy.
Okay.
So, so you take the crumbs when you can get them, and, tomorrow will be, or next week it'll be your diet of Sully and whoever sometimes Paulie might want to come out, or who knows, maybe he'll let Stevie Wonderful get his old job back.
Right.
Tune in and find out. Back
from commercial, we got Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert again. He starts burying the director of the segment.
Rightfully so.
We got a King Eddie Gilbert and Paulie vignette he's meeting with various people. I'm good. Hot Stuff, Hollywood, you got any thoughts on the segment?
Yes.
Go for it.
First of all, yes, I do. Not only is Paulie the financial backer of Hot Stuff International in conjunction with the Dangerous Alliance, but he is also a friend of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, the King of Philadelphia, and he's probably considered Eddie's highest ranking subject.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? So, I thought the segment was well done because, first of all, it showed that chicks love Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. That's why he's from every girl's dream. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
that is true.
There was a chick trying to propose to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, on one hand, you know, she's smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, you got King Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert right here, but at the same time, we don't love them hoes.
Right? We don't fuck with no schizoids. Wait, I'm not a part of Hot Stuff International.
Yes, settle down, Fuge.
I apologize.
Yeah, it's quite all right.
It's kind of fun though.
It's understand. Maybe we'll let you hang out one time before Ultra Clash. But so yeah, so they get rid of the broad, and then they let some square-looking dude come in, and from New York, and of course he knew who the king was. You know what I'm saying? And then a brother came out after they kicked him to the curb. He was a DJ. He gave props to the king and stuff. So it just goes to show how much willingness that King Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert has to just be out among the people and his royal subjects of Philadelphia and stuff. And that's why he's the leader and founder of our great enterprise and association, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a visionary, he's a leader, he's the king, and he's Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
All right. So we have another match. Finally.
Do we now?
We have Sandman with Mrs. Peaches.
Oh, yeah.
Versus Sir Jonathan Hotbody
Peaches
with
is back.
Hunter Q. Robbins III.
Thank God for HQR3.
Peaches can see. Great.
Yay.
Hack still looks terrible as shit. Sully and Paul don't play while playing color. Typical back and forth, sloppy Sandman shit. Hunter Q does heel work on the outside. Hot body with a sleeper. Hunter Q with a cane to the throat for 2. Reversal for 3. Dud. Rebel and Tiger run in.
Oh, yeah.
And stop Peaches. Oh, yeah, they stripped. That's where they stripped Peaches.
That's where they stripped her.
They stripped her, right? And I was like, what did they strip her of?
Thankfully, it was partial strippers because I was about to go Al Bundy. I'm blind.
I said, look. I said, she's built like a boy and married to the Sandman. So you can't strip her of anything, and you can't strip her of her dignity. Yeah. So what the shit?
Yeah, that's well said. Well, because she had a little white bra on, and it was just nothing.
It was the worst Cinemax movie.
Oh my goodness.
That you saw. Do you remember them shits back in the day?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers used to go ape shit over them shits, and we'd be like, "This, what the fuck? What is this?"
Well, it's lack of exposure to the good stuff. So when you get the cats who get the softcore stuff, because my parents had the Playboy channel. So like the very, very first time I seen the Playboy channel.
Oh yeah, the first time. Yeah. I mean,
y'all can't see my face.
I did the 2 penny joint. We had to do penny joint back in my shits.
I finally learned how to do that for pay-per-views.
Yeah, that's how we did it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We used to for those not in the know. Back in the day, before cable, before all this fancy schmancy cable that people are cord cutting now, finally, in the first couple of days of cable, in its infancy, you had 3 buttons. You had the power button, you had the channel up and the channel down.
Yeah.
You could take 2 pennies and wedge them in between the buttons of the channel up and channel down. And it would unscramble the pay-per-view channels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know how that shit got out.
Yeah. Who was the first person to just like...
Where's that MVP ass motherfucker? Because that's the motherfucker we need to jumpstart this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
We need that free thinking motherfucker.
Oh, she tried 50,000 ways. It's like, oh, you know what?
Fuck, give me 2 pennies. Yeah. What the fuck made this motherfucker say, yo, stick 2 pennies in them shits, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit.
Oh shit, I see a titty.
Can you imagine the euphoria that they felt when they just discovered, like, oh shit. Then they discover how to do that shit on purpose and shit.
It was like when motherfuckers was first getting their goddamn fire sticks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I don't have one, but I can imagine.
And I was telling motherfuckers years ago, yo, cut your cable. They raping us. Cut your cable. Cut my cable in 09. Fuck this, man. I've been trapping out the internet bandwidth since. I don't play that shit. You're not. This shit's a work. This fucking cable shit is a work. I wish I'd have fucking found. When Netflix came out, I was like, yo, wait. I'm getting all these fucking movies for what? Why the fuck am I watching this? I don't watch sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can pirate the motherfucking pay-per-views and shit. I can go to the sports bar, you know what I'm saying, and watch the motherfucking pay-per-views.
Yeah.
What am I fucking watching? Why am I paying cable? Cut that shit. We was fucking with that Bright House shit.
Oh yeah, I've had Bright House.
Right? You was down in Tampa.
Yes,
I was down in Melbourne. Mm-hmm. That Bright House shit raping the fuck out of us. $190 a month. DVRs, it just came out and shit. So motherfuckers was on that shit. Yeah. The motherfucking DVRs and shit started fucking filling up because you wouldn't watch the shit all at one time.
Right, yeah, you was recorded to watch it later.
Right, so you got a whole bunch of Maury's. Or Smallvilles.
Oh yeah, cause you ain't.
I was watching Maury. I ain't gonna front. That shit is hilarious.
I was watching Smallville.
So you're like, what? Wait a minute. I can download this shit right here. Trap out the bandwidth. Why the fuck do I need to be paying for cable? Then Netflix popped off and I was like, oh, this shit's done. This is a wrap. This is a wrap. Yo, everybody, cut this shit out. Motherfucker still couldn't get with it.
Yes.
I just got moms off that shit. Last winter.
Once the internet can solve the live sports dilemma, then
I could watch live sports on my Android box, fam. I showed it on Instagram.
Oh shit! I have to go on there and check it out.
Slash the foods. You've been forewarned. Anyway. All right, so we come back. Video of an outdoor event. Oh, back up. Take 2. Gilbert again shooting on Lawler. He talks about beating up Funk, and he's now talking about the Ron Jaworski stuff. No video of it. He's just talking shit about the event. So he goes to the outdoor event, and this shit better not end the show. It was like 11 minutes left. There's only been 2 shit fucking matches. I said, what the fuck is going on? So anyway, Eddie Pearlman in the outside ring. He then hits on Osborne. Glenn Osborne's in the ring. And Hunter Q's in the ring. And then he hits fucking Osborne with Hunter Q's cane, and he gets the win. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? All right, and he got another fucking promo, and he calls out Ron Jaworski. Jaworski comes out, he makes fun of Gilbert, then he makes fun of wrestling. Then he starts talking about then he starts flexing around and shit, like he making fun of the business and shit.
Exactly what he was doing.
And I'm sitting there like, wait, you don't do that shit. This is still '93. These motherfuckers are still old school. You can probably do that shit on Kofi Kingston and Roman Reigns, because them motherfuckers, well, probably not Roman Reigns, because he legacy. But and one of these new motherfuckers, you could probably get away with that shit. But you're not getting away with that shit with Eddie Gilbert. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking he probably fucking shot on him for real. Because he shoves Gilbert and then he powders. And I'm like, he didn't fucking even hit Jaworski back? Fuck out of here. I'm done with this fucking show. And that was it!
Let's see. Eddie was trying to avoid a lawsuit. Because, you know what I'm saying, unfortunately, these stars get invited in and they piss on the business, make a mockery of it and stuff. And so Eddie, he did the wise thing that Paul wasn't there, but he had Hunter Q. Robbins there instead. And he had a feeling something like this would happen. So he was advised beforehand, like, if this clown acts disrespectful, Don't go old school. Just get, you know what I'm saying, just go ahead and roll on out and just be done with it. And Eddie is such a smart and brilliant man. He heeded his counsel's advice, and that's exactly what he did. It's not going to give that clown any more shine than he's contractually expected to do.
So Eddie is fucking mad. He's back in the control booth. He's mad as fuck because the director ran the footage. Sully doesn't walk in. They start bickering, and the show goes off the air. Fuck this show.
Yeah, Sully was late. I don't know what he was mad for. Apparently, Eddie had been there a whole 2 hours. But yeah, this was a, like I said at the beginning, this was a WWF-ish type show.
There was one of them Saturday, Sunday morning recap shows and shit.
Hell yeah.
So I said, it was damn near clip show. If it wasn't for the press conference, you know what I'm saying, you know, detailing what's going forward, I would say skip the fucking show. So watch the press conference, you know what I'm saying, skip every fucking thing else. Next show, August 3rd?
Yeah, and watch all of Eddie Gilbert's stuff, because, yeah, no one's time is guaranteed, so you can skip over the non-Eddie Gilbert stuff, but enjoy the greatness of hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert, while you can.
Next week, August 3rd, we'll be back with that show. Peace.